It's
Monday,
and there's J-Lo.
Hey, it's J-Lo.
She's 4 now.
She turned 4 years old last Thursday.
Just Thursday.
Friday. Saturday.
The 17th.
Saturday.
That was like 2 days ago.
She turned 4 Saturday.
We don't know. He just works.
She's still a young lady.
She
wanted to come say hey first right off the bat. She wants to go back to taking a nap.
Pretty much. Let me run through the chat right quick and say hi to people.
Hello, peoples.
Miss Stacy is here with Deja Blue Travels. And
hey,
hello, Tie-Dye
Dave.
And let's see who else is here. You're here.
Hey, Tie-Dye Dave. I've been looking at some deer.
Yes, he's been looking at them. Michael Reed's in the house. What's up, Michael?
What's up, Michael Reed?
Laura's here. She says, hi, I'm running late on dinner, but we are listening. So enjoy your dinner. Hope it's delicious.
We had homemade hamburger steak.
Mm-hmm. With homemade brown gravy.
And homemade bread.
And homemade mashed potatoes.
And homemade
canned green beans.
And home canned green beans.
It was delicious.
And the hamburger steak may have been out of a deer that got looked at.
Let's see. Maybe so. Dr. Sheree Thomas is in the house.
Hey, Dr. Sheree.
That's why he picked up J-Lo. Mike and Tracy are here. Cruise Nuts. Jenko's here. What's up? So I hope I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, hello and welcome, and we're glad you're here.
So you're so excited we threw confetti for you.
I know. Aren't we fancy? We're so fancy. You already... Oh, sorry.
I don't know what she's singing, but anyway. Hey, Miss Jen.
Anywho, well,
hey, it's Monday night.
It's Monday night.
And we're going to get into our snack real quick because we got stuff to actually talk about.
I just...
You
almost...
No, I didn't.
Anyways, I just found out that we have people that are secretly watching the live just to see what snacks we eat.
Nobody secretly... It's not a secret if you know they're watching.
They don't get in the chat. So that makes it a secret.
No,
if you don't chat, you're secretly here.
Well, normally at the end of every live, when you go into YouTube, it says you had like 81 different viewers throughout the live, and only about 12 people chat. So there's a lot of people viewing that may not chat.
I want to know who you are.
If you got to say hey, so we could say hey to you.
Yeah. But anyways.
Hey, we're going to do the snack of the night real quick because we actually got some cruise stuff to talk about. It's going to be wonderful.
I know. I can't wait to get y'all's opinion on some of this stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to get their opinion on the snack. So what do we got? We got 14 people in here. So you 14 people are going to get introduced to the snack of the night. And unlike last week, I won't show the snack 47 times because the person who mysteriously kind of watches in a weird way about the snack without commenting in the live, he looked at his wife. He works with me. He looked at his wife, and I always take the snack, and if it's not like our favorite, I put it on his desk because he'll eat anything. He looked at her, and he said, I hope that's not on my desk in the morning. And I didn't bring it to him because those Twinkies were terrible.
So if you guys aren't in our private Facebook group, the Carry-Ons group, you need to join it because Gary Manning, I didn't even tell you this, Gary Manning actually did go back and get screenshots of our faces. And they're hilarious.
I didn't know that because I'm not on the book of faceness.
I mean, hilarious. What's up, Tracy, the other cruise nut? Let me show you. Y'all go look at it on Facebook. I'm going to show him.
There's Will G. Did you say hey to Mr. Gerald Aber? Hey, Mr. Gerald Aber. I was texting him Friday night. Thanks for texting me back because Amanda's daddy was all interested in them engines.
Very interested in the engines.
So, that's a good one of Amanda. Yeah. So
if you're not in the Facebook group, you're missing out. It's hilarious. Probably the best screenshots ever.
Yes.
I'm going to, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and pop a link to this group in the chat because you need to join this Facebook group.
Yeah, because we like seeing your vacations too, and we appreciate you sharing pictures of the vacation.
Seeing your vacations, actually.
I don't see them unless Amanda tells me, so.
Well, doggone it. He's here. We can show the snack.
Mr. Mark, what's up? Hey, I hadn't showed the snack. Like, hey, Mr. Mark, if you didn't see last Monday night, I almost sent you a picture, but I was like, no, I'm not going to bombard you. Don't get the mystery flavored Twinkie, sir. Possibly the worst snack I've ever eaten. She said Sour Patch Kid filling. I said like a Fruity Pebble filling.
Horrible.
Kids at homeschool said it was Sour Patch Kids. Some said it was strawberry, and some said it was really good because our kids said, hey, we brought Twinkies today. Have one.
A couple that said, I've never had a Twinkie.
Never had a Twinkie. And then they bit like half the Twinkie because our kids didn't tell them it was mystery flavored.
I am my dad's favorite daughter.
Hey,
And
what's
you're his
up?
favorite son-in-law.
That's wonderful.
Hi, Dad.
Considering that's not hard to be.
When you're his only.
All right, so the snack of the night brought to you by
Little elves that live in a tree.
Sounds interesting. Go ahead, Mr. Mark. Try it. Hey, video it because I want to see it.
Watch the beginning of last week's live.
Tonight's deluxe grams fudge covered graham crackers, and it's made right here with Keebler
fudge.
Made
by elves that live in trees.
It's made with Keebler fudge.
By elves that live in trees. Hold on, I'm going to mute the camera.
Well.
Okay, it wasn't that loud. It was way, way less loud than I thought it was going to be.
These are bite size. Look how small these are. Well, let it hold in a normal hand. They're small.
I love graham crackers.
Oh, too. I was actually really excited about getting these because I love them.
Ooh.
They're really good. That Keebler fudge is good.
Ooh.
I love that in the movie Elf where they show the he's like, there's only so many jobs that Elf can do, and one's make cookies in a tree.
If you like
and it catches fire.
If you like fudge stripe cookies,
that's all it is a full covered fudge stripe cookie.
These are good.
Some good coffee right there. There you go.
10 out of 10.
See, Mr. Mark, 10 out of 10. You just go, hey, those are really delicious. Very delicious. I would solid 10 out of 10.
Love you too, Dad.
Have a great podcast. That's right. It's a podcast. It's one. If y'all didn't know, this is also a podcast.
Hey, Dad's doing his best, and he spelled it all right.
He did. 10 out of 10.
Those are good. You're not taking those to Josh.
Okay, Josh, if you're still watching, you're not getting those.
You don't get those.
Adding to the groceries. Hey, Mr. Mark, though, it would be cool to let your kiddos, if they're not listening, which I doubt they are. But if they are, hey, what's up, kids? Hey, get the mystery Twinkies for the kiddos.
Horrible.
Yeah, just like, hey, just pour them in a bowl so they don't see the box. Hey, you got some Twinkies. Y'all make sure you try them out.
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure you're recording it, though.
Yeah. All right. So.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say, some people said that they wondered if each Twinkie was different.
I don't think so.
Kind of like the mystery Dum Dum.
Yeah, I don't think so, though.
I love Dum Dums, by the way.
No, Dr. Shree, these deluxe grams are good.
To use the kids' lingo, these are bussin'.
Bussin'.
Not fussing, but bussin'. And by the way, Mr. Mark, I did see your comment. Sorry I didn't film myself eating gelato day one or funfetti cheesecake. Amanda had a 911 when she got on the ship that we
haven't talked about that yet.
No, and I don't know if I want to because it's not involving our business really, but it is involving our business. It's involving the business, but not our business.
The business.
The business. But anyway, she had a 911. Everybody on the cruise on FRGC2 wants to know about it. But I did eat lots of gelato day one. I don't think I mentioned it. I ate 4 pieces of funfetti cheesecake because Will G had already scoped it out for me because we had a parking fiasco.
Slightly.
And it was pouring down rain.
Let's just say that getting on the ship was interesting.
Yeah, but I did.
And no fault to Carnival.
No fault to Carnival at all.
But
what? Oh,
I ate exactly 0 bowls of gelato.
The praline gelato, terrible. I didn't like it. Nope.
Mark says I do the mystery Mountain Dew every Halloween.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Popped up. There it goes.
I'll have to get that for Philip. I go to Circle K a lot by my office because they only introduce one-of-a-kind Mountain Dews that only go to Circle K, and I'll go buy it for him and let him try it. But anyway, so I did eat lots of gelato, folks. No fear, gelato was consumed. Yeah, and
there was there were no gates on this cruise.
I'm thinking
there was none.
And I didn't eat blue iguana, and I didn't eat guys.
Okay, I did eat guys. I went up there and got fries because the hand-cut fries are back. Yes and amen. And I just got a hamburger patty with some grilled onions.
So it was crazy. They announced that Funfetti Cheesecake was coming back. I wasn't expected to be on that cruise ship.
Nope.
Then Amanda's phone started dinging. Yep. Everybody was like, Josh, there's Funfetti Cheesecake. And I'm like.
And hand-cut fries.
Yeah, so.
They were so good.
Yeah.
Let's see. We had a dining room gate. We had a dining room, the whole dining room. Yeah, you did have a dining room gate. They wouldn't let her in the dining room.
Hey, Aunt Linda. Hey, Aunt Linda.
Mark says, sorry about the 911 fiasco. Crews should be stress Yeah. Happy your gelato needs are taken care of. So
it was. I ate a lot of
basically
gelato.
what happened was that somebody that was supposed to be on the cruise wasn't on the cruise, and it was a whole situation. And so therefore, that is actually why the part 1 vlog was so short.
Yes. We won't,
because I was very busy.
They come in the live sometimes, so we won't divvy who the person is or the person. They were at check-in, getting ready to check in.
So that was fun.
Yes. And then turned around and drove all the way home.
They did get their luggage.
Yes. So there's not going to be one of those, hey, look at me videos, me and Amanda, tragedy strikes in Galveston. Woo! No, we're not doing that.
Y'all know that we don't roll that way anyways. Mark says, no, guys. He's appalled that you didn't have.
No, you know what? I only went up there. The line was long. I only went up there one time, and it was filming. And Mr. Mark, I'm going to tell you this. You wasn't in here when we got back, so this is big news to you. 44% of the 6,400 plus people on this cruise were first-time cruisers. First-time cruisers. So you do the math. That's 3,000 people on this ship that were first-time cruisers.
And let me just tell you, it was 3,000 degrees.
And the lines for everything
were so long. So you've been on an XL class ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I thought so.
They went on the Celebration.
Okay. So if you've been on an XL class ship, you've seen that queuing system there, guys, and it's like down and around and back down.
It's like a school lunchroom.
Right? Okay. So Mallory went up there to get fries for me one day, and the line was to the ice cream machine.
Which is the staircase to go behind the tiki bar.
Do what?
Yeah.
I was like, no, don't worry.
Hey,
about
Mr.
It. Don't
Bruce.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Bruce was there. He can say the lines were long for a lot of stuff. The pizza, the sandwich shop.
So long.
But I didn't see anybody getting impatient or I've been out of shape.
Listen, I know it's not my last Carnival cruise. So I just was like, I don't even win this line. I'll just get it next time. It's fine.
44% of people were experiencing Carnival for the first time. I seen Shaq's one time. The line was all back around past the double door, almost to the bar on the other side. And I was like, hey, you know what? Y'all enjoy your Shaq's.
I had Shaq's one time because the lines were so long.
I had Shaq's more than she did and more than I've ever had on a cruise because I was doing some food mashups to come in videos.
Yeah. It was crazy.
So but the lines were wild. They were long. I didn't eat street eats one time. I didn't eat it. Didn't eat never.
I did. Philip and I did buy the chicken wings. Aunt Linda, we didn't know he had surgery, but we'll be praying for him.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So we bought the paid chicken wings, and they were delicious.
Paid chicken wings.
And you buy them at the French fry place. So that was very convenient because I got my wings and then I got my fries.
Carnival stockholder Mark is happy with those stats. Me too.
Yeah, Mr. Gerald and Miss Lori met them when they were in the parking lot. And they didn't wear their t-shirts. They were because it was a surprise. And anyways, it was a whole situation. But in February, we didn't really have lines at gas. Yes, when we have cruised on the XL class in off season, the lines were nothing.
Oh yeah, but I mean, and then when you're there with 44%, you got to turn it this way. 44% new cruisers, they're trying to take everything in.
They have FOMO, fear of missing out.
It was hot and stuffy. That place is hot. I'm going to tell you, them XL class ships, they need to put some wall mounted AC, something in there, some misters. It's warm in there.
They need like those Disney fans that blow air and mist on you.
Yeah, they need to do something. And then there was a few rowdy kids, but for most part, I didn't see nothing.
But yeah, so anyways, so day one vlog was short.
Day one vlog, that's why it was short. But you got to see all these great people that went on the cruise with us at the
except Eddie and Laura were not in the film at the meet and greet because I don't know what they was doing. That was late. They was late for everything.
There's no telling.
But we love Eddie and Laura, and it's okay.
Yeah.
They're allowed to be late. But anyways, let's get to tonight's topic because people are here and they're ready to talk and tell us their opinions. So tonight is let's answer cruise questions. So really this is going to be like a playback video for people who are new to cruising. And so we really want you guys' opinions in the chat so that it gives them some interaction. So the very first question that I want to answer is why cruise? Why do you cruise?
Why do I cruise?
Why do you cruise?
Why do I cruise? Because I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to cook nothing to eat. The food's included. My bed's made up. And people are there to make sure you're having the best time you can possibly have.
I so mirror that 100%. Mm-hmm. And now that we're both platinum, they did all of our laundry too.
And there's something for everybody on a cruise.
There really is.
Whether you want to go to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock and or sit on your balcony and read a book, or go to a quiet area and read, or if you want to go to shows, you want to stay up dancing all night, you want to go gamble all night, you want to do whatever you want to do, you can do what you want to do.
100%.
You can have lunch for breakfast for lunch. Whatever. You can have dinner for midnight. I don't know. Do your stuff.
Bruce says the elevators were very, very hot, but we still had a very fantastic.
Yes.
It does not say very fantastic, but I really want to say very fantastic time.
But I have to say, we've been on all 3 XL ships, and it's the same thing. They're all hot.
They're all hot. Stacy says because where can you get to see so many places in 1 week?
That is a really good idea.
Will says everything is taken care of. 100%.
Yep. Very
relaxing. Mark says same Josh, and sea days are the best way to slow me down.
Yeah. I like it too though when you go on a group cruise and when you go with friends and stuff, it's a time that you can hang out and you could stay up till 11, 12 o'clock because everybody's staying together.
Well, there's nothing pulling at you.
Yeah. And you have social media, but it's not quite as accessible if you don't get the internet package. And you don't have like, oh, I want to go watch my favorite TV show, or I got to get up and go to work in the morning. You get to hang out with your friends and you can sit on Lido deck till 2 in the morning. You can sit in there playing cards, doing whatever you want to do and having a good time and just laughing and carrying on.
Kim says an inexpensive getaway that has much to offer and so many new people to meet.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
Adam says, is there something for me on a cruise? There is.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of stuff. We're going to be on it.
Yes, there's all kinds of stuff on there.
Jen says it's a hassle-free vacation. Agree. No driving, no cleaning. Step on board and just chill. And Dr. Shree says, I agree, Josh. I don't have to do nothing but show up to the fun. 100%.
And then here's the thing, too. If you have picky eaters, they'll cater and figure it out. If you have kids that just like...
If you have kids, done.
Like want ice cream, want pizza, want whatever.
Chicken nuggets.
They got great kids clubs. They got all kinds of stuff for you to enjoy. And if you're a kid at heart, you got banana splits you can get for supper, or chicken nuggets or spaghetti, and they just cater to you. And eventually, when we get through this, you'll progress. We had a great last meal. It's a kind of a thing you have to request, and they can deny the request. They don't have to do it, but they made us pork adobo.
Yeah, and they go out of their way to take care of you.
Yeah, they made pork adobo for us. It was phenomenal with garlic rice. Was it garlic rice? Garlic rice and boiled eggs.
Yes.
That was a new one.
Yeah. Apparently that's traditional, though, actually.
Yeah, but we've never had it with boiled eggs.
That was only our second time to have it, too, though.
No, it was the third time. Somebody else had it on a cruise we were on. We didn't have it, but I was there. Anyways. I never seen boiled eggs. Anyway.
So next question. Is cruising expensive?
Can be.
I was going to say it can be. It depends on what kind of cruise you want to take.
So if you're me and you're kind of like a cruise nerd, like, you know, I'm not Mr. Gerald. I'm not measuring my room now to make sure engineering got the schematics right.
Unpack once and no worries about anything.
Exactly. Yep. So like it can be expensive. Like if some of you may have not seen Allure of the Seas is going to get dry dock and they're doing $100 million worth of work on it. They're coming out with a new stateroom. I forgot what the name of it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All I know is it has a 200-foot view out the front of the ship, and the room is spectacular. So yeah,
ultimate panoramic suite.
There you go. It can be expensive. Yeah. Aqua Theater suites. Yeah. Suite in the funnel on a Disney ship.
Yeah.
The Icon triple story, whatever Duma.
But you can book an interior room and cruise on Royal or Carnival for like, $1,500, $2,000 for 2 people.
Or less. Just depends on what time you're going. If you go right after a holiday, you're going to get a good deal.
Kim, depends, but you control anything beyond the initial cost. You don't have to buy drink packages. You don't have to do specialty dining.
Nope.
You don't have to do excursions. You don't have to go to the casino. I mean, there's such a long list of things that you don't have to do. So Mark says slightly more expensive as we live in Wisconsin, so we have to get to a port. 100%. And that definitely factors into it for a lot of people.
And we're within driving distance of 3 ports. We can go to Mobile, New Orleans, or Galveston, so we're kind of blessed. Just like the people of Florida are.
Right. Jen says it's getting more expensive, but still the best value for vacation. It is. So some members of my family just went and booked a cabin, and they paid, I don't remember how much for the cabin, 15, 17, something like that for a week. That's just the cabin. They still had to buy gas, food, entertainment. I mean, so when you weigh it out like that, it's a really good deal.
And I can tell you, if you go to any vacation resort city, Branson, Fredericksburg, Texas, Broken Bow, Oklahoma, you go anywhere in the South, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Perdido Key, anywhere like that, you go with a family of 4, it's $100 to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It don't matter.
For sure.
Dinner's probably going to be more than $100, but you're $100. And you're like, well, man, just go to McDonald's. Well, you can go to McDonald's. It's still going to cost you $40 to eat breakfast. It's going to be expensive. And I go ahead and tell you, if I go on vacation for 7 days, I can't eat McDonald's for 7 days for breakfast.
Absolutely not. Mark says my kids each eat like $200 worth of ice cream, so it's a steal.
100%.
And Kim says, plus the multiple destinations in one trip. You're seeing the world.
It is. Or in our case, we're seeing the Caribbean and the Bahamas.
3 ports over and over again.
Over and over and
over. That's okay. Can I stay in touch? Yes.
Depends on
Simple answer. Why can't I talk tonight?
It depends on if you want to stay in touch or not.
Yeah, but you can. Unless
you get on the free winds in Aruba, then you can't.
But you know that going into it.
Because they probably won't let you off the ship.
Let's see. Tracy says you don't have to plan anything. You can just choose what you want and go.
And you don't have to do nothing, or you can do everything.
All the things. And there are cruises that we do all the things, and there are cruises that we do nothing.
We hosted a group cruise, and we didn't even get off the ship at one of the ports.
We did. That's a true story. So yes, but yes, you can stay in touch. You just have to buy the appropriate. You have to buy the appropriate internet. You get on free winds, you're stuck.
Yes.
It's not free winds. It's gotcha winds.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Will I get seasick?
I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Okay. So here's my question. Can you ride a roller coaster without getting seasick? Can you, but motion is motion. You don't understand because it doesn't bother you.
A cruise ship's nothing like riding a roller coaster.
Can you go fishing on a boat and get motion sickness? Can you ride in a car and not get motion sickness? Like if you suffer in those areas, there's a chance that you'll get motion sickness.
Depends on the person. That's what I said. I can't answer that.
It depends on the person, and it depends on the weather, and it depends on the ship. I hardly felt the Jubilee moving at all.
I never felt it move.
I think I felt it a couple of days, just brief periods of time.
I'm having too good of a time to worry about that.
What was our last cruise though? The Spirit. I definitely felt the Spirit moving.
We were in
a big storm.
80-mile-an-hour winds, so
we all felt the Spirit moving.
It moved one time and stayed that way until it laid back over.
What's up, Paul? Welcome.
Hey, Mr. Paul. How are you doing, sir?
But there are things that you can take with you to help with motion sickness.
Mr. Gerald said, since I'm from South Louisiana, the beautiful water slowed me the first time I cruised. Yeah, because the water ain't beautiful in South Louisiana. No, it's like here, stagnant.
No. Mark says, no, I get car sick, roller coaster sick, and sick on small boats, not on a cruise ship. Belize tender, I get sick, but not a cruise ship. And there you go. It really does vary from person to person. And so, but you've got those seasick patches. You can either get the prescription ones or the over-the-counter ones. You've got the relief band that I wear, the one that's rechargeable. You've also got the ones that stop coloring.
No, I'm letting you talk.
You're jiggling the camera.
You always do. No.
Anyways, you got the ones that are just cloth that you put on your pressure points. You've got over-the-counter medication that you can take by mouth. You've got prescription medication. I mean, there's so many different remedies.
Or you buy an all-you-can-drink package and just drink tequila all day, and you'll be okay, like Mike from Cruise Nuts.
Yeah, so...
that's how he gets over his seasickness.
Adam says, I got motion sickness while I was driving. Does that count? No. I did that to you on purpose. Mr. Paul says, Miss Amanda having a spiritual moment on the spirit. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Tracy says, only once out of 20 cruises, walking backwards, country western dancing. That'll get you every time, Tracy.
Yes, it will.
Bonine. And green apples are supposed to work. And you can actually ask the crew, and they keep green apples in the back for people who are getting motion sickness.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, and then of course most of them have ginger ale or Sprite or something. So I mean, there's so many things you can do. So I would say, don't talk yourself out of cruising because you're scared you're going to get sick. There's too many ways to get over it.
Keeping food in your stomach helps too.
And Mike says, yeah, Josh, you got that idea right.
Tequila and food.
So will you get seasick? Who knows? But can you take care of it? Yes.
If you're worried about it, go on a 3-day cruise. Go on a 4-day cruise.
Yeah. So there's that. All right. Next
question.
I
just said that in Kim's sense.
Yeah.
See me and Miss Kim?
I usually actually book brand new clients on short cruises for that reason. I'm like, just try it out.
Well, we got some friends. The husband may be in the chat right now or not. We told him, like, hey, your first cruise, look, if you're worried about a certain thing, you want to see something, let's take a little 4-day cruise. We'll go to Cozumel, come back. We'll have a great time. Boom, you see if you like it or not.
Yep.
That's what I tell people. Carnival Breeze is a great ship to take a little 4-day cruise on.
Yep.
You can navigate around it really easy, and it's a good size ship.
Go with people who cruised before.
Yeah. To think back on it, our first cruise together, we were with another couple. Man, I don't know how two people, unless it's your honeymoon or something, I get that. But like your first vacation, you're like, hey, let's go on a cruise by ourselves. It can be a little overwhelming. And I could see that. The lines to get in, the sitting there waiting to get on the ship, trying to find my muster station. Yeah. Where do I go to dinner?
Right. Go with somebody who's cruised before.
Because I'm going to say this before we keep next question. How many people were going to the cruise help desk to ask them what in the world their key card, their sign and sell card was for?
So many
people didn't know that they had attached a credit card to it. They didn't know it's how they got in their room. They didn't know, like, this is how they got on and off the ship. And I was sitting there thinking, like,
what are you doing?
Did they not like watch any of our content beforehand? I mean, I'm joking, but anyway, like, did y'all not like watch any YouTube content from the thousands of people? Like, there was tons of people that didn't know what their sign and sell card was for.
Yeah. So we're gonna expound on that in a later video. So stay tuned. But you guys all know what that's for. But anyways, Stacy says that Dave's first cruise was a 7-day out of Puerto Rico, and he was hooked. Hook, line, and sinker.
Because I'm sure Dave could get a lot of tie-dye in Puerto Rico.
Okay, next question. Is water free on a cruise?
Hey, Together We Travel.
Oh, what's up?
I was watching some of y'all stuff the other day.
Is water free on a cruise?
I'm going to say this real quick before we talk about free water on a cruise.
Let's do it.
Like, I just sit there and I tell everybody, like, hey, make sure you leave a comment when you watch somebody's stuff. It really helps them out. And I don't leave no comments. And I just thought about that. When I said I will watch it Together We Travel, it dawned on me, like, you know what?
You don't ever leave YouTuber.
You don't ever leave people comments that you watch. Like, I watched Ocean to Ocean's, like, tip videos they were doing and stuff. And I was like, that was good. And then I don't leave a comment. Yeah, so I don't even take my own advice. Hey, it's the truth.
Bottled water is not free. Tap water is free. Where do you get tap water?
Out of a machine that says water.
Yeah, it's like the little drink stations. But you can get bottled water delivered to your room.
We do. We usually get a case of water.
You can get water delivered to your room. You can buy water at any bar. So if you just are like, I have to have bottled water, order it ahead of time.
And you can get all the unflavored, unsweetened sock water you want.
Or sweetened.
And lemonade.
Yeah.
Tea flavored drink.
But I don't know. It's just crazy to me, like that's one of the top cruise questions. It's water free.
Yeah, and I mean, you can get some out of the pool, I guess, if you want to. I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Or hot tub.
Especially after Kim's experience on the Jubilee the week before us. I wouldn't recommend it.
So what was I going to say about water? Oh, you can also get cocoa. And if you watch my food mashup from the Spirit, go get you some Lucky Charms and have your own marshmallows.
Yeah.
It'll be a great time.
Next question. Is cruise ship food good?
I've had bad and I've had good. And I've had great.
You can take canned water. Absolutely, Kim. That's a very valid point.
What about canned oxygen? You know, like from Spaceballs, the movie?
No.
You crack it up.
But you can take canned water.
And you know, canned
such as
oxygen is a thing
or
now.
Bublé's is what I like to
Michael
call them.
Bublé's?
Yeah. And things such as that. You can take 12 cans sealed in a carton per person.
You can take energy drinks,
You
too.
can. 12 of them sealed in a carton. 12 per person.
Or in a flat poly wrap.
Right. As long as it's sealed. Whatever. Because they're going to unseal it and tape it back up.
Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
The last few times they have. Mr. Gerald says, we have been drinking water from the drink station for 20 years and I'm still here. You've been making this Lori cruise for 20 years? No,
that's because the dude lives in South Louisiana. That water down there has got like amoebas.
They're immune to everything.
Amoebas and tadpoles in it.
You can also take protein drinks in the carton. Yes, you can take cartons and cans, no bottles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cartons and cans, no bottles. No bottles, which is weird to me that you can't take bottles on because they sell you bottles on board. So like they have recycling for this stuff.
What? So your dad could take his protein drink thingies. What are they called?
Mm-hmm. Sure could.
But what if it's an 8-pack?
You can take 8. You can take up to 12.
Oh, so you're saying up to 12?
Right.
Okay.
You don't have to take 12. You can take up to 12.
So what if I wanted to take a 4-pack of Bartles and James, some wine coolers?
No, you can't take those.
It's got wine in it, and they said I could bring wine.
No, you can bring a bottle of wine.
What about Boone Farms Strawberry Hill?
Mm-mm. No.
Well, that's just tragic.
I will say if I drink a lot from the Lido, I have more issues with swelling. Interesting. All right. So anyways, is cruise ship food good? We said
yes. No, yes, and sometimes.
So it's so subjective. That's such a subjective answer. Or yeah, it's a subjective. Our last night the food was delicious.
My braised short rib the first night
was good.
I didn't even get tiramisu this time, y'all. I don't forgot where I was. Where were we in? We were in some specialty dining.
Chibang.
Maybe.
Or teppanyaki.
I'm losing my game, folks.
I'm just going to tell you right now, the teppanyaki was delicious.
It was better than it was on the Mardi Gras. I was not looking forward to it because it was pretty on the celebration. Sorry, on the celebration. It was pretty This one was good. It was better.
Mm-hmm. I would say overall, I really enjoyed the food on Carnival. I enjoyed the food on Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean was good. We took 2 whole tables and 2 seats at another one.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you the funny thing is Dean's on deck, Daryl and Renee, they just got off of a Royal Caribbean cruise today. And they loved Royal Caribbean, but didn't enjoy the food. But already want to book another Royal Caribbean cruise. So it's so subjective right here. I'm not having to cook it or clean it. The food is great. Yes and amen.
See, that's why we're friends.
Tracy says we like the sushi. I do not like raw fish.
So here we go. I've had good bonsai sushi with Philip, and then bonsai on the Spirit was totally disappointing.
Yeah. So Kim wants to know what were opinions on Chibang.
Our opinion on Chibang. We ate with Will G.
Mm-hmm. Will and
Joanna.
That were at our table. Kim was right behind us, just so if y'all are all wondering, like, y'all were all there together.
Yeah, like when we went into somewhere, we took a crew in to eat.
We did,
was
like
awesome.
30 people.
Yeah, so Chibang,
overall,
Chibang. It was good what I had.
But it took me about 3 times eating at Chibang.
No, wait a second. No, my main course wasn't good. I didn't like it. I like my appetizer and all that stuff, but my main course wasn't that good.
And I'm going to tell you, I had the best thing I've ever had at Chibang at lunch on this cruise. And the guy was like, you need to come back and try it as a soup. He's like, it's even better as a soup. I never got around to that. But so it took me eating Chibang like 3 times to actually be like, okay, I kind of like it here. It was not like walking like, whoa, this is amazing.
You know what I didn't have? I didn't
What?
have anything from the hot dog station by the gelato station.
I
I ate a lot of Indian food though.
Josh, the game is very vacant when you get a lot older, says Mike. And then Miss Stacy says the food is hit or miss. It really is, Miss Stacy. It really, really is.
And here's the deal with the influx of how many chefs are coming on and going off and stuff. And here's the thing. I never thought about it till we were in the Bahamas talking to the guy on the food tour and stuff, that you know how many different Indian cultures there are within the continent of India, and most chefs are from India that are on cruise ship. So when one group leaves, you may get some from a southern part, from a northern part, western part, and they may do things just a tad a little bit different. So something you had on one cruise ship, and you're like, well, they're following a recipe. Yeah, but they tend to maybe want to put some home. So I don't know. But anyway,
all right,
that's my feeling.
So I'm going to finish this question off right here. Jen said it best. I'm not having to cook it or clean. The food is great.
Oh, I thought we were still discussing it.
No, because we're already at 40 minutes. We got to hurry up. Jeremy would like to know, at first, Jeremy's late to the party. We realized that, Jeremy. But Jeremy says, did y'all eat Shaq's Big Chicken? I ate it for breakfast one time, and it was delicious. The lines were too long. He ate it more than me.
Only ate it twice, so I'm not saying no. Did I eat it? No, I ate it twice. I did 2 food mashups involving Shaq.
Kim said I liked it, but wouldn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, and we're fixing to get one here, and I'm just like, yeah.
Okay, how's the entertainment on board? The entertainment's fantastic.
I don't know. I didn't go to any shows.
You went, but the entertainment's all encompassing. The band.
Nah, they were good.
The band. You know, you've got live bands, you've got the shows, you've got the live music, you've got comedy, you've got so many different entertainment venues. You got the piano bar. So there's something on that cruise ship
for everybody.
So it doesn't matter what you think you like, because what you think you like and what you end up liking could be 2 totally different things. You could fall in love with something else.
We're big into music. We've been to all the shows before and stuff, and I know people want to go on every cruise. They want to go see the shows. We more like the music and the interacting with the bands and stuff. That's more of our forte.
I'm a music girl.
The band was awesome. Yeah, you're right.
Stacey said I had the tenders and they were good. Dave was not impressed with it. The band was awesome. And as a matter of fact, they should make their first debut in the part 2 vlog, depending on length.
Hey, there was one crazy night with the band that y'all will have to definitely watch the vlogs that involve these. We talked about it in the live, but yeah, it was a good time.
Miss Stacy says there's so much entertainment that we did not get to do everything.
Yeah, yes, that's the only 100%. Thing about these mega ships.
There's so much.
It's so much. It's
Family
hard to
Feud,
catch it.
You've got game shows. You've got Love and Marriage. I mean, there's just thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. Like there's something for everybody.
And my thing was either listening to music in the Golden Mermaid or in Summer's Landing. I will give Summer Landing though. It was hot as Hades in there, hey. It's not like that all the time. No, we get into like spring, early summer.
Well, and there were
fall.
So many people in the door. Just
It's not like that all the time. We went the end of July, 1st August. That's why FRGC moving forward in the future will always be the end of May.
Yeah. Jen says, I like the energy of a cruise. Yes, and amen.
And you get to meet a lot of nice people. There are rude people on cruises, don't get me wrong.
And we meet them too.
Yeah, and there's nice people. People aren't rude to me, but they're rude to other people.
Tracy says, we like the music and the piano bar. And see, we don't dig the piano bar.
No, we went by and tried to listen to the guy one night, and I was just like.
So that's what's so beautiful about it is there's just literally something for everybody.
We've given it a good solid try to do the piano bar, but it's
not our thing.
No.
Stacy says Dave said the best show was the military appreciation.
Yes. It was pretty awesome.
Dr. Cherie, I didn't see any shows again. I just hung out with the crew at Pig and Acre. Same. That was the only show that we watched. And I'm okay with that because it was a good time.
It was a really good time.
All right. Will I get bored? No. I think those 2 questions go hand in hand.
No, because
if you get bored, it's your own fault.
If you want to stay in your room and read books the whole cruise, you can stay in your room, read books the whole cruise. Come out, eat, go right back to or don't even come out and eat. Just order room service.
Yeah.
Go long enough for them to clean up your room. I mean, sit on your balcony.
Yeah.
Go to the Serenity deck and do what you want to do. So, that's the whole cool thing about cruising with a whole group.
It's your vacation.
It's your vacation, and when you're on a ship, do what you want to do. Some days sometimes we seen a lot of people at one time during the day. Sometimes we didn't see nobody. Mm-hmm. We seen, and then we seen other people on the group cruise talking to other people that was on the group cruise with us. And it wasn't like a me and Amanda show. It was great. It was a great entertainment. Everybody did their thing, and we got together and laughed and hung out and did the stuff together. So and so, you know, we've been to one Rockin' 80s Glow party, one ever in our cruise. Never been to a white night party.
I went to the silent disco once or twice.
Yeah, I've been to silent disco because it's like, it's not my thing. Like, I mean, I get it. People love it, dressing up and all that. And I think it's a cool thing, but you know, hey,
it's just not our wheelhouse. And that's okay.
Me and Amanda are going on a mystery cruise. Some of you know about it because you were on FRGC. We're going on a mystery cruise in November by ourselves. First time in over 3 years. Super excited. And you know what me and Amanda will do? We'll go find some music, sit and listen.
And that's it.
Yep.
And it's going to be great.
Yep. I was about to say something else, but I'm not going to because it will reveal the ship, and I wasn't going to say that. So,
Stacy says it best: if you're bored, it's your own fault. Yep, agreed. Okay. And Jen says love and marriage is hilarious. Okay. When should I book my cruise?
As early as possible.
ASAP. Because since the return of cruising from the pandemic, cruising is back with a vengeance.
That's why I mentioned 44% of the cruisers on this cruise were new cruisers.
And every cruise ship is leaving port full, sold out.
And the hotel director, which we knew from the celebration, he recognized us. We got to talk to him the first morning we seen him. We were by ourselves, and he came up, and then we talked to him several times throughout the cruise. Really nice man. If you go on the Jubilee, his name's Lars. Super tall man, about 6'2".
He's taller than that.
No, he's 6'2", 6'3". Dressed very nice. He's from Serbia. It's Lars. Look him up. Anyway, Mallory being rude as usual. So Lars, look him up if you're on the Jubilee. Really nice guy. But that's what he was saying. He said they had the fewest diamond and platinum people on this cruise because most diamond and platinum don't want to cruise in the summer because of kids. They're like, it's
not even the kids. It was just the amount of people.
No,
for me.
He said it was kids.
Yeah.
For them. Yeah. We're not talking about you because you were on the ship. It's not about you. It's about these other people. Anyway, just being rude. But anyway, that's what he said. So, you know, you go when the crowds start dying down, they all start coming back because they're retired. They got more PTO. Their kids are moved out. And they're like, if you don't go selling with your kids, why are you going to go in the middle of the summer? It's hot and it's going to be full of other people's kids.
Yep. So book early. And I mean, like 2026 itineraries are starting to slowly roll out. Book it early. Stacy says, don't think we will cruise in the summer again. Too many people. And as a matter of fact, that was our last July and or August cruise.
Yeah, if we go June, it would be so early in June, like it would be May. It'd be May and June.
Kind of like FRGC 3. Yes. Cruising in May, going into June.
And FRGC 4 will be in May, which we'll announce in October.
Jen says we prefer February or October cruises. I love February cruises. Sometimes you can catch a March cruise. It's good because not everybody takes spring break at the same time.
Yeah. Like we went March on
October, November.
We went March on the Spirit in Alabama.
It was great.
There was hardly any kids on there.
Yeah, it was
mostly adults. I mean, it was a great time, and the cruise was full.
Yeah.
Jen, if you like October cruises, come to New Orleans in 2025 with us and go on Boo on the Bayou.
Yeah.
Be a great cruise.
Yep, it's gonna be fantastic.
And it's in October over Halloween.
And then last question: how much luggage can I bring?
As much as you want.
Is there a weight limit?
No.
Now, should you be mindful of the weight of your luggage because of the borders and stuff? Yes. But are they going to be like, have a scale up there weighing your luggage? No. So pack what you need to pack. It don't matter. You're the one who's got to pack it, unpack it, repack it, unpack it, and wash it and deal with all the suitcases. So bring what you need to bring. Make it your vacation, and that's cool. There's a dog right there.
Okay, we'll let it slide, Jen.
Oh, 9 day on the Venezia. Nice.
We'll let it slide.
I guess.
This time.
Just not next time.
Watching you.
So, anyway, those are some of the top 10 Most asked cruise questions from new cruisers.
So for all our people that cruise multiple cruise lines, I told Amanda I was excited. I sent it to her. I had a little break today. Allure of the Seas is going to finally get refurbed, and it's finally getting the Abyss water slide, actually dry slide, and getting its water slides. Yeah. It's getting 3 water slides and a bunch of other stuff. It's getting a new bar thing that made its debut on Utopia of the Seas. It's gonna make that. So anyway, I was saying, because I told Amanda we don't have an Excel class ship till 2027, so we're trying to try to get some of these Oases done so we can have all the Oases done.
I just booked Kim an epic Journeys cruise.
I heard about it, Miss Kim. Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful time. Hope to see a lot of awesome pictures.
Yes.
I hope you and the One-Armed Bandit work it out and y'all do great things. So you can book more cruises. But so anyway, so Allure's coming back to Galveston sometime in 2026. So if you're an Oasis fan, Allure will be remodeled.
Yes.
And you can go.
I'm super excited for that.
I am too, because we're like, hey, we might as well try to knock as many out before the next Excel class ship comes so we can have them all.
Because we got Harmony in January, so that's 2 of them. I don't know how many there are, but
6.
There you go. There's 2 of the 6.
But like you said, you can go to Orlando. You can do 3-day on Utopia, knock it out, and then do Wonder of the Seas.
Will says that Tropic will be their first Oasis class. It's different. It's good. It's a good different, but it is different. Let's see. All right, what else did you want to say? What other?
Carnival Legend just got remodeled. It's cruising around in the Mediterranean, so Carnival's rolled another ship remodel out, 22 years old. And has a hero tribute lounge and all kinds of stuff. So Carnival's still pumping money into it. And I seen something crazy. I told a man today, Disney has announced 4 new ships. That's wild. But they're putting one in Japan. So one's going to Japan.
That's interesting.
So, but I mean, you sitting there thinking, man,
should tell you that cruising is back.
Yeah, the procrastinator, however you say that, prognosticators. Yeah, prognosticators, the future seers of cruising.
I have no idea.
Future seeing of cruising is saying, hey, it's going to be good, so let's build ships.
Yeah, cruising is here. Cruising is back, and it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere, I don't think.
Yeah, so it's a good time. Where a lot of great things happening, and I think that you can get on a cruise for a good deal. Our cruise line's going to get greedy and start raising the prices. Probably so, because they're going to just do like Disney did, raising theme park prices as long as the demand's there. Yep. It's when you see the demand start to wane is when you'll see people not, but it's hard to say it is when you have 44% of a cruise be blue cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I was saying something. I unmuted this. I apologize.
But yeah, so cruising is here, and that is the new ships being ordered is definitely an indicator of all that.
Okay. All right. So we're towards the end of our live tonight, this Monday night. Amanda wants to make an announcement, but hey, look forward to it. If you're an FRGC junkie and you had a great time, or you're hearing one of the great things that happened, Octoberish, we should release what FRGC 4 is going to be.
Yep.
That'll give people about 18 months to plan for it. It's going to be a great cruise. Do we have it picked out? Absolutely no, because the cruise schedule has not been released yet. Yeah. So some have not.
It's just starting to roll out.
So we'll have it available to you as soon as possible.
Okay, so there is a big announcement. We did not make you aware of this, but so this is live number 95, and we've already told you that we have something pretty awesome planned for episode 100.
100.
But what we have decided is that live number 100 is going to be our last weekly scheduled live.
And you're like, why? So I know some of you will be upset. You may be. You may not. You may be like, thank God I can have my Monday night back. But you can have your Monday night any night. You ain't got to come in here. Do what you need to do. Hey, family first.
We appreciate you being here.
Reason why. Mallory has got dance Monday and Tuesday night.
Again.
Next Monday, Philip starts college, and he's still in high school. Philip's also going to be playing in 2 church services during the week. And we've got some other things with some other family members that we're going to want to do.
That's what it is. We just ran out of snacks.
We're all out of snacks. Even Sam's Club didn't have enough snacks. No, what we're going to do is
this is not going to be our last live.
No. It's going to be our last scheduled Monday night live. And it may around the holidays or something do stuff. We'll be back to announce FRGC 4.0. Mm-hmm. We'll pop in. We're going to do tip videos. We're going to do some stuff. But the actual every Monday night, because of just our kids' schedule right now and our needy dog.
This thing right here will not stop.
Yeah, we just have a lot going on, balancing life. Like we really didn't think Mallory's dance schedule was going to be like it is. And, you know, when we started this, didn't think our son would be in college and high school at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
So you know, what our plan is.
What our plan is
to when we decide, hey, we have time, let's go live. We'll make a thumbnail. We'll schedule it. And you'll get notice.
It may be on a Monday night. It may be on a Thursday night. It could be a Sunday evening. It could be on a Sunday evening. And, you know, and we thank y'all for everybody coming and joining us, because it's hard to believe that we'll do 100 here in 4 weeks. 100 of these, not counting cruise lives. Right. We're talking about 100 Monday night lives. And we felt like, hey, it was a good way to end it. Does it mean we may not come back? We may come back and do Monday night lives again. It just depends. It may be next summer. But anyway, we love y'all and we appreciate it. And it's just we have a lot going on in life. And
I'm getting attacked by stinky kisses.
Yeah. And you know you can call us if you want to, if you miss us that much.
Yeah, so you'll see us. We're not going away forever and ever, amen. But life is demanding right now, and we need to
do a live on the weekends. Like we're gonna do pop-up lives. Like if we go bowling, like I did one Friday night and I did a pop-up live for 10 minutes, we may do that. It just depends on what we got going on. Just right now we have to be parents.
Yep.
And parents to our kids. And it's sad. It's sad. It's a tough decision. We've been talking about this for months.
We have been. This is not something that we take like canceling this every Monday night live is not something that we have taken lightly.
And people have jockeyed to get spots. And when the whole cruise live thing kicked off, we were one of the first ones to do lives on a consistent basis. And we snagged a Monday night time slot. So you know, I'm sure somebody will try to take us over.
Dr. Sheree says, now I need a life on Monday nights at 7.
It's okay, Dr. Sheree. I think you can think of something.
Oh, Tracy, real life is always more important. It really, really
it is. But we enjoy this life too. It's been good to us.
Jeremy says Wacky Wednesdays or Freaky Friday could be live.
Yeah. So you never know. If we have a free Friday night, which we do have a lot of free Friday nights, we may do a live on Friday night. Well, we appreciate y'all doing it, and we'll still do the snack and do all that. It's just
need to take a breath.
And get this time schedule figured out with our kiddos, because Mallory is going to take a lot of time.
I still want to book all your cruises.
Yes.
We're still going to be cruising. We're still doing our group cruises. We're still booking Eddie and Laura's group cruises, the Tropic Like It's Hot 1 and 2. So like nothing's changing. We're just taking a little bit of a step back from lives.
So come back the next 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Episode 100 is going to be great.
Don't miss that one.
We may have some special guests. We may do some stuff, do some crazy stuff, but we want y'all all to be here to participate in it. And like I said, we'll always be here. And if you miss us, just call us, because most of you got us our phone numbers. Yeah. Because I promise you, we're the same way, whether we're on YouTube or we're not on YouTube, we're the same people. So
go for it, Mike. He said maybe Cruise Nuts will start going live on Monday.
There you go, Mike. I can't guarantee I'll be there to watch you or support you, but I'll watch it after the fact. And I do.
Much love.
And I'm going to do a better job about leaving people comments. I'm sorry. I really thought about that tonight. I'm like, what an idiot.
Hysterical.
I'm like, man, y'all leave us comments. We want thumbs up. And then I'm like, I give you a thumbs up, but I don't leave a comment.
Oh, man.
But anyway, we do appreciate y'all. And we do.
We love you guys.
The studio will stay like this.
Yep.
We may do some remodeling. I don't know.
We'll add to it.
Maybe add to it. I know it looks like Fred Sanford back here with all the stuff on here.
We love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
We do too.
It's all of our treasures.
Did Philip ever show his Jubilee trophy?
I don't think so.
You know, Ship on the Sticks are coming back, and Philip got him a Jubilee.
He did. Let's see. Stacy says, I have a question for everyone. If I would start trying to vlog, will anyone watch me? Of course.
Yes, 100%.
1,000%.
Do's it, to's it, Miss Stacy.
Yep.
You need, we tell people, because we've been vlogging for almost 3 years now.
You just got to do it.
I know, over 3 years now. Sorry. Over 3 years now. You just got to do it. You got to jump into the water, find what people like.
Yep.
I'll probably, now that we won't have Monday Night Live, I was going to get back to doing the Did You Knows, and then I had some stuff with work. Yes, because I got a really stressful job. And so, yeah, I'll probably get back to doing that since we'll have some free time.
Yeah. So make sure you're here for the next 4 weeks. Especially, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, Anthony on the move.
Especially Live 100. It's going to be awesome and sad a little bit. But it's going to be great.
Miss Stacy, if Amanda has time, I'm not volunteering her. If she has time, she could show you the app that you can do it in, and that's about it.
I mean, hallelujah. That's the hardest part.
Editing is a Pandora's box of questions depending on what.
And I'm not the person to ask. I can guarantee you that.
Appreciate that, Mr. Mark. The Did You Know videos will be back. Me and Amanda, I got a work trip here in a few weeks, but I'll probably do it before then.
Yeah.
I like doing quirky ones. I mean, you know, I don't know.
Did y'all catch his shout out, by the way, for those of you who watched the vlog, that he's triple gold now officially?
Triple gold.
That was fantastic.
Hey, can I tell you something about, I want to tell you something that happened on the cruise. Please the first day, and then I ran into Dr. Shree and them again. And I'm going to tell you what, if you cruise with Dr. Shree and you don't like being hugged, don't cruise with Dr. Shree. That is the huggingest lady, and I love
Dr.
every
Shree,
bit
that
of it.
is top of my priority to-do list.
Yes, that's going to happen. But anyway, I ran into these 2 older ladies. People just blowing by them, sitting here struggling, holding luggage the day we were getting ready. We hadn't even left yet. And I asked them, and they were so confused because the ship was so big. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, who sent these 2? I mean, these ladies were probably late 70s, early 80s on a cruise by themselves. So I toted their luggage down to their room, helped them get in their room and stuff. And I seen Dr. Shree. And it's things like that on a cruise that you got to take and be mindful, help people out, be considerate and stuff. But I just thought about that, and then I ran into Dr. Shree.
Okay, first of all, your name is Jose.
No, that's Jose.
Loves my hugs.
I do. I love your hugs. I love the baby's hugs the most, though.
Oh, she's so cute.
She was. She laid on me like J-Lo.
But anyways,
she got curly hair like J-Lo. Her and J-Lo got curly hair.
We need to wrap this vlog
anyway
live.
Hey, like I always say, for real, 100%. If you have our phone number and you're like, hey, I want y'all to pray about something. Hey, I just need somebody to talk to that will just listen to me. I don't want an opinion. I don't want no fact. I just want somebody to listen to me. You can call us. I'm telling you, anybody that cruised on FRGC with us is no exaggerate. They can tell you. You can call me any day of the week, and I will call you right back, and we will talk. I will listen, pray, do whatever you need me to do. Overall. Because we also consider this like a ministry. We'll do whatever you need. Josh, I got your number, bro. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Call me. I don't care. I don't care at all. But anyway, if you're driving through our hometown on I-20, stop and say, hey, we'll go to lunch. Or we'll just swing by, say, hey, give you a hug, handshake, take a selfie, and send you on your way. Mm-hmm. And you can stop at one of the 2 Chick-fil-A's right beside each other, or the 15 Waffle Houses we have. But sincerely, from the bottom of our heart, we appreciate each and every one of you. Do. And as always, the good Lord loves you.
We love you.
And if you have luggage,
you should be traveling.
Peace, cruise peeps.
Bye.